Well, hello everyone. Chapman here, albeit very tired, but conscious after a fashion. So, Napoleon Total War. And it is total war because, as you can see from the diplomatic relations, everyone hates me. Now, I wonder if I can open negotiations and request peace with these guys. Nope. See, the trouble is, right, is that what's happened is most of my trade has been dealt a rather nasty blow by the English Navy. Now, as a result of that, we can see here, money is not really at a premium. Now, it's possible we may have to increase the taxes just to try and cover it. Here we go. Put those tax levels up a little bit. Now, let's see. So at least we're going to have some money. But it's not the best option, because I'm going to be getting into a very nasty situation with money and a lot of battles. Because, and I've just realised that I haven't even put on my glasses. So, it basically means everything's blurred, and to be honest, you're kind of probably used to that. There we go. So, for those of you who are not aware, normally what happens is that I record most of my videos at a weekend. Tends to be a Sunday, pretty much across the board. They're going to attack those and deal with those Ruskies, and then we're going to attack that and get back northern Italy. So, what happened was that on Saturday I pretty much spent most of the time sleeping because of this problem that I've got at the moment. Doctors still don't know what it is, and they're still trying to figure out what it is. So, needless to say, that's a lot of fun. Now this guy is reasonably powerful and was probably going to go for that guy as a preemptive strike. We do have some forces in there, so at least they can deal with the likes of these little sods. So you can see down here that the Prussians are starting to make inroads in here with these small armies, and I've got an even smaller army there. Now the trouble is, obviously, because I don't have the money, we've got Pamplona and Navarra here. But what I'm wondering is what I can do. So you've got these guys here with a very, very, very small army. I can recruit no one there. But also you've got another, oh god, a full stack army there. Well, nearly. Well, almost full stack. And he's probably going to be going to say hello to, let's see who. So the Prussians are allied, Denmark, Sweden, oh god, they're allied with everybody. And they're all against me. Wonderful. This is kind of how... This is kind of the sort of standard Napoleonic War, or it's just the standard total war result that you guys tend to expect, because it wouldn't be me playing Total War unless everybody was at war with me. But you know, it'd get dull otherwise, wouldn't it? So let's see. So we've got these areas up here. Oh, we're at peace with the Swedes. I wonder if... Open negotiations. Request alliance. Oh, ally of the enemy. Oh well. That could be dangerous. Ooh, that would be nice to go for Berlin. Do them a little bit of damage. So have they taken there? Yeah, they have. Württemberg. And we've got a small-ish army there. Okay. Let's see what our options are. Not much, because we'd have no money. That's really the issue. So I think there's the Papal States, Naples, there's us. We've got Corsica and Sardinia are at peace with us. We still have some trade. 20 coffee. 20 coffee. And 20 spices, so we've still got some there. It's just around here and around this area, thanks to that little sod there, that's causing the problems. Even though they've lost Gibraltar to the Prussians, which is kind of slightly funny. I'll have to wait and see. So that's the situation as it stands. The battle with the Ottomans is kind of going on sort of around here. So you can see there's armies here. And there's more armies down here. And this is where most of my armies are. And you can see that they're basically hiding, waiting for an opportunity to do them some damage. Now, I'm thinking that this fella here, yeah, he's moving. He's moving. And this guy, what I think I need to do is maybe move him to this end here. And get him to basically sit in ambush, sort of there. So anybody who makes a move along here, I can ambush them. Okay. Because you see, that's a high stack army there. There's a lot of men. He's in ambush, he's in ambush, he's in ambush. He's on his way to recover forces, which is why they go into my own territory. This guy is... Yeah, he's the... What? No? No, that's not right. He should be. He should be going into there to recover his numbers. And he has no general. So, let's see. And there we have an agent who can do not much. Damn it. We're at war. Of course you've aroused suspicion.
Heimlichkeit ist meine Spezialität.
Indeed. So, let's see what happens then, shall we? Now, what are the Brits doing? See, they're down by Portugal and looking around France. The Prussians are probably the biggest danger to me at the moment because of their sheer numbers of forces. See what I mean? These guys are all moving around France. Very, very aggressive nation. Okay. So, 1872 versus... oh. 3,000. Okay. That's what you want to do. Let's kick some bottom. So a nice open battlefield. This should be interesting. Oh. Oh heavens, look at this. Now what do we have? £12, £12, £12. Good, we've got good range. Oh. Look at that. Yep, the Prussians love their arty. Okay, so what we've got to do is find a good position within our area of deployment, which, oh crikey, is up here. Holy hell on a handbag. That's a pretty serious amount of deploying going on there. And it also means that we could potentially get the cannons into a very quick position here. Like that. And then get them onto this hill and start barreling the bollocks off these bastards. So, let us... Sir! Let's see, these guys I'm going to have all together and have them in that lovely light mode. Put them as number 2. These guys will be number 1 because they'll be my cannons. Now, number 2, let's see. What I'm thinking is I want to put number 2 here to act as a kind of a harassing force, but they've also got the long range ability. The Jaegers with those rifles. Now, what we're going to need to do then is that these hills give us quite good low line of sight against the enemy here. That's interesting, because what I want to do is I want to open up with a massive barrage on those guys and absolutely butcher them if I could possibly do that. Now, if I end up doing it from this hill, or from this hill even, hello this hill, that would be a good situation. But what I'm worried about is these guys being charged. So what I might do is get all of these guys to move forward, and then once these guys have moved to their position, no, they can't move there. They need to move forward, but they will do. They'll move to here, and then I'll put spikes up so that they don't get charged by nasty cavalry. Now, over on the far right hand flank, I am going to put some clippity-clops. So these lovely clippity-clops here, which are my horse guards, dragoons no less, are going to cover the right hand flank far side. On the left hand flank, we shall have the chevaliers. I'm not sure if that's, or chevaliers. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so if there's somebody who can assist me in that pronunciation, I would be forever grateful. Now, obviously we're taking a very aggressive push here up against these guys. Now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to move, I think, 3 regiments. 3 regs? Yep, 3 regs. Up here. And have them ready to support. And then we're also going to need 3 other regiments. That's 2, 3. On the other side. To ensure maximum support for these guys. Which is there. Which is great. And then, over on the far side, I think what I'm going to do is bring up another 3 regiments here. And have these guys over on the far side, ready to move up against the Prussians, because you can see there. And then, in reserve, I think, I will have these 2 regiments remaining, who will remain at the back, so keep them there, and the General shall remain here. So, I think that's the way we're going to go. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get the cannons in. And let's get these guys here. Get them running. Let's get the clippity-clops up one side. And the other cavalry up the other side. Now these guys are probably going to come under attack from the Prussian cav. So let's move these guys up because of these guys here, you see. Right, there we go. Stake 'em, boys. And that should create a nice line of stakes to greet said cavalry. Oh. Oh look, even stakes behind as well. How lovely. So, look at that. Stakes in front and stakes behind. Ow. There we go. And now... Oh, they look nasty. So those guys should be moving into that position. And let's move our guys over there. Like so. Run them over there. Now the trouble is that some of these guys are taking some artillery fire. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys up to here. And then are our cannons ready? Unlimber, you fools. Ugh. See, that's the trouble. No thinking outside the box. It's like orders or no. Okay. You can see these guys here taking a little bit of fire. Let's get them to engage. These guys now. Oh, you beauties. It's time
Glorious victories, huh?
for a barrage.
Soon to be yours.
So here's these guys, all engaging at long distance. And then we'll have a line supporting them, which is what you would expect. These guys moving up as well. They're going to run into collection there. These guys are looking good, because what these guys can do now is they can move in behind here. Here we go. And my skirmishers probably doing a nasty number on them. So let's see. Let's get these guys into position fast. How are the cannons doing? Cannons appear to be doing well. Okay. Right, let's move these guys back. Have them back here. Get them running. So that they can now go up against the line. These guys can now also move up. We'll have these little fellas here. Engage on the flank. Ooh. So let's see if we can get a nice little hit with the cannons on those fellas. Okay. Now the only drawback is it looks like the centre is actually a little weak. So we've got to be careful. Okay. Oh! Horses. Bring these guys over here to engage the horses. Hello, fellas. Have a square. Oh, they just got brutalized. They just got horribly brutalized. Yep, there we go. Completely gone. Oh, these guys are taking a little bit of a hit here, by the looks of it. Let's get some cannon fire on those guys. And let's get some fire on those fellas. Let us put some suppressive fire downrange. Got all these guys here going up against my wonderful lines. And Let's bring these guys out on the flank so that they can get engaged as well. Take them out of square. Cavalry looks to be making a run through the centre. Guys that direction. Whoops, let's put them into square. Okay. Let's find the rear reinforcements. Our reserves. Let's bring them up. That should be a good shot for cannon. Okay. Left flank looking a little shaky. Let's get in there. Some reinforcements. Let's bring these guys in. Get them engaging. Oh, brutal! Utterly brutal. Oh, completely savage. Utterly savage. Look at that. God, I love my Jaegers. Great bunch they are. This is where it's going to be a punch-up.
Our men are running, sir.
Put these guys into square. Those guys can't go into square. These guys that way. Put them there, I think. Uh-oh. Kill all them. Get in there and stab people, please. Those guys need to get stabbed. These guys need to square. People need to move up. Here's the danger area right now. Right, horses. Time to bring you into the fray. for those guys. Good, they're breaking. Get in there and stab them, please. Oh, I love my Jaegers. They are fantastic. Come on, guys, get back into the battle. Move up. Continue to push the advantage. These guys have been devastated, so I'm going to move them back to cover. These guys can move up, and those guys can move. These guys can come out of square.
Our men are running, sir.
What? Just use that lot to shoot them all, please. There we go. Horses are doing their thing. Let's move in. And say hello to a general. Right, what are these guys doing here?
We have killed their general, sir. Now
Good.
they must break.
Bloody well hope so. Okay. Where are the rest of my horses? Yep, there we go. Come along, horsies. There we go. Not too shabby. Not bad, but not too... A heroic victory, no less. Well. Isn't that lovely? Well, precisely. Now, look at that. Oh, he only killed 1,600 of mine. I killed, oh my goodness, nearly 3,000 of his. That's good. That's not too shabby. Only lost 1,800 men, so... I would say that that is a good result. That, however, is not a good result. Okay. 1,888 versus 1927. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see the outcome of that battle next week. Thanks for watching Napoleon Total War. This is Chapman. We'll see you next time.